think we're live. So I'm just gonna pull up my stream here. Right, we are live. Okay, great. So I've got some volume on our guy, but I don't see the desktop values. Since Realtek, that's what I have it on. All right, so I'm excited to show off some of the changes I made over the last, I don't know, 24 hours. I think we did the color scheme on the stream yesterday. So the bad guys are in like a darker outfit to show that they're part of the bad guy clan. I've also added some sound back into the game, so you can hear the slash. And then the other thing you might notice is I've added a cool kind of trail effect for the dash. I think it turned out pretty well. The only thing that I could think of is like adding some sort of like layering to it. Like, would it be better if there was some, like if it was more cartoon, if the game was more like inked, I could see adding like some black lines to it or something like that. But otherwise, I think it's looking pretty good. So I was pretty excited when I added trail and then the sound back in and things like that. So game's feeling a lot more juicy, I guess. And then I also, the game's still really easy, so I think it will help when there's different bad guys. These are kind of the easiest ones, but so I made it so that they take off like a quarter of your life. So 4 hits and you're dead, but I don't know if that's really even that hard. I gotta turn off the timer too for the add-ons. Let's do that now. All right, so today, kind of the main thing on my list is to create this market area. So, oh yeah, so we're gonna work a little bit more in the procedural generation area. All right, so in here, in the base room, we're gonna need to refactor, but in here we have delay. I also have two different systems, so I might end up getting rid of this one system, this random prop system, because it kind of just it's okay. It's more for like really random kind of stuff, I guess. It kind of just has like areas that you could spawn things, and then it just drops whatever we want in to a maximum limit, and then the other piece is sort of like I've already kind of designed what things look like, and then they turn them on and off. So um, I'll probably keep it for now, because maybe, and then right now we just have right now we just have like the flowers, I think. So okay, probably need more than that, but I don't have any other items right now. So anyway, this needs to go. Pretty sure. Let's leave it like that for now. Yeah, I think that's the only delay. Okay. Just want to see if that either blows it up or works. Okay, I think that worked, but like this is one thing that shows up or doesn't show up. Like there should be something here sometimes. Okay, so I think the add-on system worked fine without the delay. So okay, cool. I also to get rid of all the debug stuff. But okay, so now I want to make another room. What does this look like? All right, so this one is, the most open we can get, right? So let's take this one, duplicate it. I'm gonna call it a market. All right, we're gonna close this one down. All right, so now the other thing that we want to do with this is we're gonna remove all the add-ons for now, and we'll leave the fences. In my head, the market is all right, we're gonna get rid of all the bushes. Get rid of the rock formation. We'll leave like one tree in. Okay. And the grass, that's fine. All right, so step one for this, I want to make this like a hero tile. So I'm going to see if we make this 50. Okay, so I got this. I'm going to duplicate it. We want it to line up perfectly. I think that is on the grid. Okay, so we're at 1000. This is negative 2000. This is, yeah, okay. So that's kind of what we want. All right. And then we're going to do the same thing again. Is it weird that it didn't take the color when we duplicated? It's kind of weird. Okay. Anyway. So I think I'm going to do it again. I'm keeping it as a tile because it seems to make it so that the, like when the map generates, like you don't have anything weird happen. And currently, I don't really want anything weird to happen. So. All right, so let's, why can't I? Okay, fine. All right, we have these floors. All right, we need that one, that one. So now we have 6 tiles. They're all lined up. All right, now they're all connected. Right, they're all even. They look weird. Okay. Yeah, no one's offset, so I think we're okay. All right. So this is our playing field now. And we can even, so a couple concepts I want to do. Like these big kind of tiles for the most part are going to be like one location. Like I don't want to have this be like a regular location in the village like over and over and over again. So we're gonna have to create some procedural generation rules for this. Like we want it to generate after a certain number of rooms or something like that, and then we want it to never generate again. So we're probably gonna have to create like a new idea in our procedural generation for a room list that can be dynamic. And then the other piece is kind of like how do you make it so the room doesn't like spawn like immediately, right? And there's no guarantee that the market won't be like, you know, 1 block away from the player when it starts. But all right, so in order to kind of make this work, we need to decide like where should these be, right? They shouldn't be there. They should be here, maybe. So when you look at the, actually room base won't have it. If we look at our, this one. All right, so this is lined up with, oh yeah, it's a little bit out. Okay, so this piece is right at 1000. So we want to make sure, did I even grab the right thing? I may not. I probably just grabbed the box. Okay, so I definitely want to send it back. Okay, now we grab the exit and we move that. Thousand. So right now it's lined up with the first piece. I think what I might want to do is try to be clever and put it like in the center here. Okay, but let's just play around with it for a little bit. Okay, so we have, that's the geometry. Can I grab this box? All right, never gonna be able to grab it. Okay, so we have Oops, what just happened? All right, exit 2, exit 3. Exit 3 was one I already moved. All right, exit 1. All right, so this is exit 1. Oop. Probably there. All right, and then exit 2. A little too far. All right, perfect. Okay, so now we have our entryway here. And then currently we have kind of some lopsided exits here and then there. All right, this is not going to look good, but I'm going to put it into our random level generator. This spawn starting room, I am. I'm always using the same one. This is actually a good feature, I decided. Because I want to close off the starting room or leave the starting room completely open because right now there's always like a lot of times, unless the map goes around itself, it will drop off. It will have like a drop off. So we can create a special starting room or make sure every room has a flag for a starting room and it closes off the entryway. Okay. The other idea I had was you could make the starting room the market, like the special room, and then build the map around it, and then from there, let's try to figure out a better start location for the player instead of not start them in the actual starting room. Just it's where the map starts. Okay. So in here, oh, I'm just testing it right now. So I go to my room list. Got my rooms here, so I'm gonna add a new market. So, like I said, this is not gonna look great, and it has a chance of not spawning because I think our current max room 5 or something. Okay, let's play. All right, so okay, so we spawn this massive market right here. And that would have been probably, see, like that's like a little too close for the player. Okay, I'm gonna die. Oh no, I'm invincible. That's right. Okay, so like you'd go in here, and then we'd be in this market area, and it would be like some houses, but mostly like stalls and stuff. Have to figure out how that works, but I want it to be kind of arena-y, and then it would set off some fights. Okay, so one of the issues, one thing that annoys me right away is this market didn't generate anything off its sides, so I just want to see that happen in real life. Okay, so let's press play again. I'm just gonna make myself invincible. Alright, we're gonna make it a bunch of rooms so that I can Alright, so there's a couple markets this time. Alright, so over here, we have this market, and then so one thing that happens is, we can't even tell, but the market has an entrance here, and it also lines up with this entrance here, so we would be blocking this off probably. So I was thinking about putting one in the center and seeing how that changes the dynamic. Okay, so there is a possibility that it will throw off like the alignments of everything and make it so that the world won't wrap around itself, but we could try it. Okay. We should define this a little bit better so we can, I wish I hadn't thrown away my rock formation. Okay. Where's our geometry? Let's get this. Let's go to, all right, meshes, level assets. All right. So I actually have like a, all right, let's just put, ooh, that's so big. Okay. Where'd it go? It's supposed to be on the geometry. Okay, good, it is. All right. I don't like this. Okay. All right, we're just gonna do rock formation here. Here we go. It's not in the right place. All right. Okay, now it's part of the geometry. Good. All right. So I'm just doing this to, I just want to mark the corners. All right, so we have a corner here. Here. And corner here. All right. Those corners, all right. Okay, and then this one's a little bit off. Okay, this one's a little bit off. This one's a little bit off. Okay, so the other thing I want to do is I'm going to center these exits. So right now we're just 1, 2, and we're 3 across. So part of it is what we're uneven, which the map generator supports, but the tiling system will get disconnected a little bit. So like if we go out this way, we may not come back around again. Not that that happens very often anyway, but it makes it harder to do like looping. Okay, so we have this exit. That's this. Okay, good. All right, we want to move this. Okay, so right now we are at, we should be at 1,000. So we're at 1,000, which is in the center, I believe, right here. Or that's, no, I guess. I don't know if I'm looking at local space here. Anyway, I move this. Okay, so yeah, we're at 1,000 here. This is the center of this block. So we want to just move it to the edge. Which would be, I believe, 2,000. So now we're kind of centered in the middle. Let's do the same for this one over here. Okay, move this over to 1,000. Okay, so now rooms should spawn kind of in the center, which I think will mean there won't be something spawning on these corners. All right. Ah, good morning, Pugloose. Yeah, I don't think I have Blender open right now, but I am doing Unreal and Blender. Yep. my guys were made in Blender. So, all right, we'll make ourselves invincible. All right, so here's our market. Okay, I think I need my center walkway too here. Okay, so it's hard to tell where I need to make the borders better. All right, I'm not able to really debug this. Okay. So, Punt Loose, if you're still here, we're gonna make some new enemies in Blender soon. All right. Okay. I need to just work on my room here. It's just that's not the one. Let's close that one. All right. This is too confusing for me, so I need to just model it and see what happens. Okay. Or not model it, but make it. Okay. So let us make these. All right, we want to make it so that they're flush with where center is. All right, and then all right, so I'm just doing this. I mean, this might be what the thing looks like in the end. I don't know. But in order to kind of understand how this is behaving in the procedural map, I kind of need some visuals since everything is. I mean, I guess I could turn the ground orange again or something. All right, so for one, I have not lined up my road. I also have the option for dirt paths. Kind of just started with the stone path and I didn't change it at all, so, but that may be something I think the one thing is, like, if one map is using the stone path and then it immediately changes to a dirt path, that would be pretty procedural generation garbage, probably. All right, now we are lined up with the edge there. All right. We're quite lined up here. Just gonna give it some. All right, it looks okay. All right, again, I don't know if this is exactly what I want anyway. Okay, and then in the center, we should probably do this piece. It is kind of fun to get to a phase in the game where you're doing okay, I just, the duplication for Unreal inside the editor, when you do multi-select, does not do what I think it should do. By the way, I wanted to duplicate and select everything that I've got, so, like, how do I know that I didn't, like this one, right? There's an extra one here. Yeah, so I need to make sure I had it, all of them. Okay, pretty sure I didn't duplicate geometry, but yep, okay. And then this one, that I don't think This one. Yeah, okay, we're good. I think we're, yeah. Just want to make sure there wasn't overlapping geometry. Okay, so now we have our big thing. And then what I have been doing most recently for like trying to create like a center area is like this. And we can like diagonal the stuff maybe. But what I would really like to do is have like a multi duplicate that doesn't require me to fish for the. Now it would probably be better to make a stone mesh that is circular. And maybe one day we'll do that. But right now we're just. All right. Good measure. Should we just throw down some table props? All right, let's get this one. We'll get the right texture on it. Save. All right, what's another one that we want? This one. This is like the make your own table. Because we have the other thing that I've found with the level design portion is if you don't import stuff with, and if you change the name of the material they're expecting, I guess, I don't know, just end up with a lot of stuff that doesn't have the right material. All right, that looks good. Is this just an empty box? What's in this? Oh no, there's something in it. Okay. These props would be things that I would like randomize, but okay. So we've got some tabley stuff. That's like the only real market supplies that I have here. But we might use like some fencing. I don't know. We got this like platform area. We could make like a platform for some reason. Got some barrels. Okay, so let's go. Let's save this. Let's close all these down. Really, I'm just gonna throw some tables down. Okay. Here we go. So we have this. Let's put some tables in. And we just put it on stone path, which we don't want to do. Now it's in the geometry. Here we go. All right. Some of the height stuff is a little bit weird. So like this might be a giant table for the player. We can got free rotate on. That's probably fine. Let's not actually. Let's do some. Okay, let's put the. Let's do that. Okay, and then. So here we have a market. We need like a cart or something, some baskets. I don't know. What kind of basket? I've got things like that. I can. Let's put it on top of the table. And then we can. It doesn't really help. Okay. Where is it? It's all the way over here. like puts itself in the origin of the. All right. So anyway, we could just drop this. And, I don't know. Maybe we use some signs. Okay. Just get this going. All right. What else? We need some lights for the. Oh. Okay. Don't move the geometry. Just move the lantern. Okay. The lantern in the center. Sure. Rotate it 45 degrees. Something like that. Okay. This is a very sad market, but I haven't really thought about how it's gonna look. So let's put this in. We got an empty one. I guess we're going up, right? We're gonna try the big ones. All right, and then all right, these guys have all the different types of vegetables, but let's make one that's just eggplant. It'd be cool if that did what I thought it would do, but it didn't. Okay. Where is it? Is it right there? Oh, well, it's close to where I wanted it to be. All right. Oh, but this is okay. I see what's wrong. This is like a child of another thing. So, let's see if we can move these two things to the geometry. Probably not. Man, it's really hard to find it. Oh, it's all the way over there. All right, let's go. All right. We're just gonna put one thing of. We're gonna have to do some simple rotation here. All right, good. All right. I don't know. And there should be villagers in here and stuff like that. I don't know. All right. And I feel like there's probably going to be more market stalls, maybe a house. I don't know. We could put a house in, I guess. Oh. Don't move the geometry. All right, so like there's a house. Oop. We want to do it with our isometric stuff on. Okay. And then we can put a roof on. And we can, I put in these new roofs. Let's add this roof to the game level. I was thinking about setting it up so that the roofs could be dynamic. So like some houses have let's try that. And then we will rotate. Okay, let's see. Is this all right? It's off by a little bit. All right, I think that still looks off. What is this? It just doesn't line up on the 50. Let's see if we can do 10. All right, that looks okay. All right. This is gonna be impossible to look at, I think, but let's see from the. This is a feature that they've added to you know what they can't do. All right, never mind. We can't really tell because we're on a 45-degree angle. So all right, so we've added this house. Could just do a duplicate. It won't work. All right. It lined it up pretty well that time. Okay. All right, now we have a real bustling market. Okay, and then the other kind of cool thing you could do with this is the spawner. All right, so we have a spawner here. And let's say player okay, so the spawner has multiple pieces. Can I move the pieces around? I might not be able to. It's a child actor. Darn it. So like this spawner has a like a collision box and then a spawn element where to spawn the bad guys. And so you can set it up so like as soon as they enter the center area, we have like bad guys kind of attacking. But if everything is centered here, we can't have the bad guys currently. I might have to separate the spawn trigger with the spawn piece, because like if you set it up, you can move this thing around, but it looks like as a child actor you can't, so which is kind of a bummer. Yeah, all right. Well, yeah, so I was gonna make it so that as soon as you walk into this area, we'll spawn a bunch of guys all over the place, but we'll just duplicate this a few times, I guess. Why is exit block 4 outside of... Where is that? What is exit block 4? Why is exit block 4? Oh, maybe. All right, I've forgotten what I do with that. I think it's to close off the room. Okay, we'll leave it the way it is, I guess. Doesn't have an exit, but are we able to find that? I don't know what this is for. Might be an extra. Okay. So we have a spawner here. We have 2 spawners. And we'll just kind of throw them around. All right, these are gonna spawn. All right, can we set any values on the... Wow, this is the first time I've tried to do something interesting with this. Okay, we have an actor template here. I don't think we can move around the thing though. Okay, we can definitely modify the stuff, which is good. I guess we could do it programmatically. Like we could put a vector in here to change where the location is, but man, that's gonna be annoying to do. All right. Yeah, we could just make a connected spawn thing. We could have hello, Alan. Thank you. Yeah, my day's going pretty well. Have you seen the game yet? We're experimenting with a new, bigger tile that we're going to use for kind of a level objective, but I can show you basically what the game looks like. Hopefully it's not all this new janky piece of the level. All right, so it's a samurai game. We got this guy. His attack is this super fast dash, and the evil clan has sent their bandits to terrorize the village, and they are obviously no match for my samurai guy. The dash attack really shines when you have to fight like 20 guys at once. So, and that's sort of what this market scene I'm trying to work on is going to be. It's supposed to be like a mass quantity of bad guys coming together to fight you. All right, now we're in the market. So here's our market. Yeah, those stalls are, that's the right height, I think. Oh, he's stuck on a bucket. I guess that is, all right, you guys. Yeah, oh, I missed you. All right. Converge on me so I can kill you all. There you go. So that's kind of the fun. You can also push around them while they're still in ragdoll mode. Make a big mess. So imagine that, but with like a whole horde coming at you. That's supposed to be the idea. And so this is what I was interested in. Let's see. We will go into zoom out mode here. All right, so this is how the world generated. So it looks to me like depending on how the market goes, they're still gonna, yeah, like this here, these were not generated on this exit. They were generated next to it. And so they're off. And this one was created in the right place, but it's also lined up just fine. And then this one was created so like I could see one way to avoid it would be to like we could make the blocks like a half block or something like that to kind of make it so it's impossible for a tile to spawn kind of in the wrong place. It'll just unspawn itself. I want to go here. Let's go. All right, time for a duel. You can't get me. Oh, I need to do a run or something. All right, let's go. You, and then you. Now you guys. Okay. That's right. This guy died on his feet. All right. Oh, another one. Another challenger. I am blocked by something here. If I stand next to this table, I'm blocked by the table. Yeah, one of the things we have to work on is I have to spawn the dash like over here, not like on the player itself, because I get stuck on things. Because there's a sphere collider that determines whether you're okay to attack. So that's like a little glitch that's kind of annoying for people. I would assume that's going to be a bug someone would point out. All right, we got a fence. So yeah, obviously I have to think about what does a market look like. I imagine it's going to be like central area, maybe some like side areas. Another market. It's like there's a remaining. See my last bad guy? Oh, there's two. Let's drop in here. Where are you? I saw him over here somewhere. There he is. Let's see. Did we complete our mission? No. All right. Okay, so let us. We only have a few minutes left. I gotta get going. But inside the market, what if we took everything and made it what if we scaled it by what if we did this 10. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Control Z 10 here. Let's see. Nope, that wasn't the one. All right, let's do this one, 10. And then did the same with this one. And then we got rid of these rocks. We've got this exit 3, I guess. Okay. We want to make it here, probably. Let's do that, okay? So now we have kind of a smaller side. I think we should do it with this one too. Let's see if it's the same. Okay. Probably should do it on all sides. I don't know, but let's see. Just do that. Stretch these out a little bit. All right. Get this exit. All right, this is exit 2. We're gonna move it at the edge. Looks good. All right. So now, what should happen is the tiles should only spawn like one room here and not on these edges because they can't fit. Because there's an overlap box that is not big enough. All right, let's see. Where are you, overlap box? The overlap box is annoying because I can't see it. Let's make the thickness 20. Can I see it now? Barely. Okay. I would love to see it on top. But I can't. All right. So this overlap box needs to be bigger. All right. So I think it's only underneath the first one. That's something to consider when I'm doing the floor, is to make it. All right, what is the overlap box? It's 1000 by 40. Okay, just gonna move it up so I can see it. Okay, I'm gonna make it bigger. Good. So we don't want it to be outside of the thing, but we want to prevent. Okay, so I think that's gonna work. It's not letting me. Nope. Okay, overlap box. All right, what did I say? This is supposed to be at 40, I think. All right, now it's inside. Okay, so if we try this, we should have. Okay, so here, so this is a kind of an example. Well, it still happened. It's still created. There's this like no man's land here. I guess that's a second. Oh, it overlapped on top of this. See, this is the market, and then this is another room. And the overlap's supposed to block that, but it didn't. So that doesn't work. I think I'm thinking about it in reverse. I almost need the overlap to go out. I can try that. That makes it a little bit hairier. Okay, so let's bring our overlap box back out again. All right, so I made these half size, right? Okay. All right, so it's just not okay. Overlap. All right, fine. That and then overlap box. Okay, so we want to make it like this. Maybe like that. Okay. Now it's going to prevent things from spawning. I think. All right. Or it's going to prevent us from spawning. I don't know. Let's see. No market was spawned. Oh wait, here's one. Yeah, it's still funky. Still gotta figure this out. All right. Could be that I didn't put the thing back. Okay. Let's go to this overlap down to 40 again. Okay, so we're still just nothing spawned on the edges, I guess. And then this is sort of what I thought would happen, I guess, on all the edges. Let's see. Like, see how this is centered and there's nothing around it. So here is one that's in the middle. And okay, so this one actually did what I thought. Okay, so here we have kind of the entrance, I think. And then we have kind of this gap here, so it doesn't fill in. So the only parts that are weird now are the long ways, because we have full blocks, so they're still gonna, unless you enclose it, they're gonna have connections. So I think that might have worked the way I wanted it to work. There another one? Is that it? Okay, so over here something went wrong. So we overlapped somehow. Like this shouldn't happen because there's a check on this. But it definitely happened. Like they should check to see that they're overlapping. But they didn't. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. These shouldn't have spawned, or the yeah, this thing should know not to spawn if there's an overlap, but I don't know why. Why would that happen? It's pretty jammed up. Yeah, okay. So still got some work to do on that. All right, we're gonna save everything. All right, so I think it might take 2 days to make the market where we want it to be. And then we have to make, I'm gonna write a new sticky note for this. We need separate spawn point trigger. All right, that will be something to do. All right, so remember to save your work. Okay, I think that's going to be it for the stream today. So thanks for tuning in. And I will see you tomorrow. All right, I'm lost. All right, thanks for tuning in.